Hi guys, I'm Mejia, your personal psychologist, and here on this channel we are talking about everything what is interesting to you. So do not hesitate to leave a comment with anything what you would like to review and we will get to it. And now let's get to the subject. In this video we will dig deeper into the subject, into the topic of your confidence, your security, your self-esteem, and mostly about confidence. We already started this topic since we are talking about narcissistic traumas, narcissistic relationships, anything that has to do with narcissism, with your narcissistic relationships, with anybody narcissistic in your surroundings that can traumatize you. All that has to do with your confidence, that pretty much you are lacking of when you are out of that interactions, and I hope you got out of that. If you are still there, if you still have narcissist around, so then confidence is one of your painful spots. Then just stay with me and we will help you out here. So when we are talking about confidence, we are more talking about, I would say, lack of confidence, because who are actually confident, they do not think about that. They do not think that they are confident. They do not research this subject. They're not interested in that. They just feel fine in their life. They enjoy their life and they mind their business that they live day by day. You start research this subject, you start research this topic of confidence when you are liking it, when you have something that really bothers you, something that stops you from moving on in your life, something that blocks you from achieving what you want. So then you start to look for answers on your questions, how to get in your life what you want and why you cannot do that, why you feel so blocked, locked, frozen, why you cannot move on in your life to do what you want, why you always care about what others think, how you look in the eyes of others, and all this simply blocks you and stops you from moving on. And when you feel that way, when you feel inconfident, when you feel insecure, you might choose very, I would say, slippery way to improve your self-esteem and your confidence. And this is a very slippery way that you shouldn't step on. And this I'm talking about pretty much narcissistic way to resolve that. When you are trying to add yourself value by adding yourself some valuable stuff. So you are starting to buy some expensive devices, brand name clothing, and all that stuff that makes you feel more valuable. But why this way is a very slippery, as I said, because you are becoming addicted to this type of things, and they're becoming important part of yourself. And without this stuff, you already wouldn't be able to represent yourself with the same confidence that all this expensive stuff added to you. So this is like added value, but this is the fake added value. It's not about who you really are. And without all that, you again feel yourself as a zero to the left. You again feel yourself that you do not mean anything, you don't have any right to speak up your mind, and again you feel the same as you felt before. And more specifically about that, we were talking in the videos about narcissistic traumas. I will leave these videos in the description box below, just in case if you missed them, so watch them to understand better what I'm talking about here. But the main line of what I'm saying now is that do not try to add yourself value by adding yourself all this valuable stuff, which is pretty much just fake value. It doesn't have real value there. It just I don't know, it's just fake. There are nothing behind that. You don't need all that. You need to work on other things that are inside of you, because you have your value. You just need to discover that, and you need to see that yourself, and then you will flourish in this life. And now we will talk about a psychological life hack. I like this type of psychological tricks that you can easily do some kind of manipulation with your mind, and you will start seeing results. And these tricks is like a shortcut to achieve your target in the therapy by working just with some kind of like mechanics of your brain. So let's get to it. The main point here that we will talk now in this psychological life hack is that our psychic is getting programmed by emotions. Emotions is this C++ language for our psychic, how we can reprogram that. And basically all our glitches that we have, all our problems, insecurities, complexes, whatever else, all this been created in our psychic by emotions that we experienced in some traumatizing situations. So now using that, we can reprogram that to the way we want it to be. So how to do that? As we found out, you're watching this video because you have some lack of insecurity, you have some lack of confidence, and you want to improve that. Forget about your problems for now, like leave it to stay apart and forget about that. And now we are looking for somebody who looks confident, and not only looks but actually is. Somebody who is really confident, secure, and normal, healthy person. Normal, healthy person that doesn't even care about these questions like confidence or security, because it's very natural for this person. So we are looking for this type of person. We are looking for this type of person somewhere in your surroundings. It can be even some YouTube blogger that you are watching on your daily life. Somebody who is really showing their life off. Somebody who really gets you to know them very well, shares their mind, that you really can see how this person thinks, how this person feels. You really can get the feel of it. And this is the key word here, to get the feel of it. You need to get a feel of this person's emotions. You need to get the feel how this person feels in him or her life, how they feel, what emotions they feel, how they feel about themselves when they interact with their world, how they feel in different life situations, how they feel in some conflict situations, how do they handle those situations, what emotions they feel in those situations. You really have to observe this person, and you really should get the feel of their emotions in those complicated situations. You need to feel their emotions in those complicated situations that they handle in their life. And when you will be able to understand how normal, naturally confident and secure person feels in their normal life, how do they resolve their conflicts, how they feel about some complicated situations in their lives. When you will be able to understand how they feel and their emotions, then in your complicated situations that you face in your life, you should give yourself a task before start feeling what you normally naturally feeling as yourself. You have to catch your hand and just try to recall what this person would feel in this specific situation, what this person would say in this specific situation, how this person would handle this specific situation. And if you did this task right, if you exercise it well, then you will be able to feel all those emotions of a confident person, of a naturally confident person in your complicated situation, and you will handle it in a completely, totally different way. And this will create absolutely new pattern of your behavior that will change your life. And now, if you got to this point, put like to this video, subscribe on the channel, and see you in the next video. Bye.